Money boy in the building. How y'all doing today? I hope you're feeling like me because once again, I'm feeling amazing. But let me start off by saying this. Everything that I do is for fun and games, information, entertainment, educational purposes only. I do this because I want to. You do this because you want to, not because somebody told you to. With that being said, I know my rights and all my rights are reserved. All right, y'all. So check it. I was already trying to go live on my laptop. It wasn't working. I wanted to have some special guests on here on my show right now, but unfortunately, the weather right now is like going crazy out here. It's raining, but that ain't stopping me from banging on the beach. You know, that is not going to stop me because reach one, teach one, no matter what. There will be a lot of obstacles in our way, but if we don't accept them obstacles and then try to move forward, we'll be lost in the sauce. And with that being said, y'all, man, y'all want to know what I did to access my stuff? We're gonna let a couple of more people come in, a couple of more people thumbs up because nuggets is gonna be dropped. Chris Smith banging on the beach. That's what I'm talking about in here, y'all. Much love. Much love. Matter of fact, let me go here on my laptop. It won't let me stream on my laptop, but it'll actually let me respond to the comments and stuff. I'll see the comments. But yeah, y'all. It was more to it. It was a lot more to it than just paperwork. Paperwork came after. Paperwork came second to after what I was learning. So a lot of people might not want to hear it. A lot of people do want to hear it. A lot of people don't want this information out there, but it's all about y'all. It's all about y'all. It's all about the people because in the end, that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take a lot of people. It it's gonna take a lot of people on the same frequency to for everything to actually work. Actually, from what I've been learning, because it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot to learn. It's a lot to take in. But the number one first thing I had to do. Y'all ready for that? Because a lot of people will come in right after I drop the nugget, and I'm gonna probably have to say it a million times. I'm gonna probably have to say it over and over and over. Remember back in the day when they used to always say you got $1 million in your pocket, you just gotta figure a way to pull it out. Same concept, same concept. First thing I had to do, I had to change my mindset of everything that I was already learning. It was a lie. I was attracting the wrong things. The law of attraction really worked. The power of thought really worked. Everything that you want in life really do work, but it works to your advantage and it works against you sometimes. It all depends on what are you really trying to manifest. Thank you. Hey, here you go, mama. Some grapes. She want me to eat some grapes, y'all. Stuff my mouth with some grapes while I'm drinking Gano coffee and talking to y'all. No, mama. But yeah, y'all, this is what I'm talking about. It's all about us. It's all about us banging on the beast every day. Before any of the paperwork even started to exist in my mind, before any of that started to exist in my mind, I had to realize that something wasn't right. And I had to stand up. First, I had to change the way I thought about things. Because if somebody told me something like this before, I would have just passed it over because it's like, that stuff ain't real. Once you start figuring out slowly, you can actually bring what you need. You can bring forth. If you've been to church before, then they always say, speak things into existence. So before any of the paperwork was even able to come around for me, I had to actually change my mindset and had to think about what was being said. I had to think about how many people was trying this before me, how many people was going to jail because they was doing something wrong, and I had to think about it. How much am I willing to risk? You know, how much am I willing to risk to see what's right, to see what's 100% correct? So I started banging on the beast. Hey, princess, I started banging on the beast. I had to realize that it was all about my faith. It wasn't about what I saw at first. It wasn't about what I see, because you have to realize you can bring things that's out of existence into existence. First, you had to visualize that in yourself. You have to believe that in yourself that something wasn't wrong. Once you know something in yourself that something ain't wrong, something ain't right, that's when you able to move forward with any process in life. Any process. Once you get fed up with the lies, the drama, the scams, so much money then people then try to invest to try to get up out of certain situations and it wasn't working, then that's when you realize, okay, these people been lying to me. Once you figure that out, you learn to dig in yourself. Hey, South Carolina in the man, I'm missing it. Hold on. I'm missing it. Thanks y'all for just tuning in and realize that we were going around paying bills. I was just like y'all. When I first learned about this information, I did not know about no paperwork. So all I known was the energy inside me told me something wasn't right. So sometimes you got to go off your gut instinct. When you go off your gut instinct, Coco, when you go off your gut instinct, you kind of get the real perception of what's really, like, hold on, let me dig into this. Percent, maybe it might be 10, but guess what? At least let me look into it. And that's what we did. Once I heard about this stuff, I'm just like you. So nothing new up under the sun has ever been pushed upon the people. Remember that. They can't lie to us. They can't lie to you. They can just try to hide it from you. They can put, to where you can't see. But if you can look through the crack and read in between the lines, then you know what's real. So that's what I had to do. And I also had to realize that the more and more you step out there on your faith, and believe in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do and that you've been lied to because somebody else is controlling the way you think, then I'll realize that, man, I almost said something on here that I really shouldn't have said. I almost went against what YouTube always say, but I can't do it. But I'm just letting y'all know that this information is real. Those that's been with us over there in the private chat that's been learning, they know that it's real. People been hitting me up from all across the world, from London, Europe, Jamaica, Canada, Africa. So if all these other people are waking up, that's obviously something is going on. Obviously I'm on to something right. Then the opposition, they don't want you to win because come on now. It's almost like good versus evil. Everything is a good and bad, a up and down. It's all about how you take it. Which side of the gate do you want to be on? Do you want to, look, exactly. Grandparents said if you don't want to see it, then put your people in the book. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Our people have wrote down so much information, right? It's so much information out there, but can you tap into it? Yes, you can. Do you need a book? Yes, you do. And sometimes all you need is meditation, self-thought, self-train. Get a mentor that teach you how to do certain things and then take it in and learn how to take it into your way, your perception of how to use it. Once you do that, you to the moon. That's why a lot of people is mad. That's why they make a lot of videos that's about it, that's good and bad, because some people they want it for the worst. And if you want it for the worst, then I feel bad for you. Actually, I don't feel at all. I'm gonna tell you just like that. I ain't gonna feel at all because I'm not gonna put my energy into it. All right, we should do it like this, Frisco. Somebody should write a book about me about it. They should interview me about it and write the book. Because it's hard for me to just come off the dome. I got so much in here that I can give y'all about it, right? But just me thinking about it right off the top, no. But if somebody asks certain questions, that's easy for me to just pull it. It's easy for me to train people like, hey, you need to do this. Oh, you asked that? It's easy for me to point you in the right direction. But if people don't ask the right question, how are you going to know? How are you going to know which direction to go in? I can tell you which direction I went in, what led me here, how I got here, how I started banging on the beach. First of all, I was always a curious kid, just like the book, Curious George. I was curious. I wanted to know how things always worked. Everything in life worked by something. So I wanted to know. I was big on science. I liked about the Big Bang Theory. My mom then was in the church, so I wanted to know about the church. Then I wanted to know, well, if the church is the richest place, why is everybody so poor? In the first church is your body. I'm like, wow. So I'm learning new things everywhere. I'm learning about the science and how they out here messing people up and cloning people and doing all this crazy stuff. I'm like, hey, what the heck is going on? You got to get the basics of what everybody's out here doing, and you got to move forward on how you really feel. How you really feel. This information changed my life. This information changed a whole lot of people's lives. A whole lot of people's lives. But it went off of how they felt. It didn't go off of, oh, let me see if somebody else, if it's going to work. All right, it can be faith to faith, but actually it got to be how much your faith. Somebody with little faith, they're going to get little results. Little faith, little results. Big faith, big results. Open arms, major results. Do you want to reap? Do you want to reap benefits, or do you want to reap harvests? You know, you want to harvest. Have you ever seen let's say, I ain't gonna say that type of tree, but a nice tree that just looks so nice everywhere. It got so many fruits on it that you like, that's a good tree. That's how you want to be. Everything that you want to do, you want to put out there in positive energy. Yes, the trolls is going to slide through, but they leave fast because why? Their energy is not on your same frequency, so they're not going to understand what you say. Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Charlie Brown's, they not on the same frequency as you. They not on the same frequency as I. Once you get on the frequency of the higher level, higher understanding, then that's when you take off. That's when all this stuff makes more sense to you. It makes more sense. But if you don't start somewhere, you'll never start running. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta actually sit back and listen to somebody that's been putting this information out there. Even if you came to my channel from a troll channel, guess what? I still welcome you because you was over there listening to something that they were saying that was about it. That's the best thing. They were still talking about it and still had you open-minded to understanding what is really going on. That's what it really takes. So as y'all slide through here, because it's a whole lot of people that don't want people to take flight. If they don't want you to take flight and let you understand the real you, the real frequency, like, man, I just want to drop so many nuggets. Everybody want to pay a bill. How about paying bills for the rest of your life to where you don't have to worry about anything? You don't have to worry about that. What are you going to do then? What is your next goal in life? If you can pay your bill, if I can give you all of the information you need right now, I can lead you to a couple of companies that got everything for you. Everything that you need to get on your way with all paying your bills, what I did to access my account, what other people is doing to access their account. What would be your next move? What would be your next move? Are you going to help people? You going to try to go help the homeless? Are you going to try to build? What? So that's why I bring it like this on my platform. Once I learn, this is a lifestyle, folks. This is a lifestyle. If you can hear this, then you know it's real. If you can feel this, then you probably already didn't hit my email. You probably didn't already hit my email. So many people that hit my email and got so much information. So many people. I done helped so many people's lives and changed so many people just by dropping a nugget in their ear. You got to really be able to be coachable, teachable, trainable. You got to realize that you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You can hear. You're supposed to listen more than you speak. So when you speak, you got something really to talk about, and you got 100% facts, proof, and nobody else can hold you back. In South Carolina, man, my family is from South Carolina. So me, I'm just like my mentor. He always said, hey, Money Boy, you got to take the show on the road. You got to take the show on the road. You got to be willing to get uncomfortable to get back comfortable. I'm willing to come to South Carolina. 2020, I'm willing to travel because guess what? They can't stop face-to-face. They can't not stop face-to-face. You know, Midwest is in the building. You see that, man, Midwest, that thing, it wasn't working for us on the on the laptop, so I just said forget it. Let me go live on this cell phone so people will still see my face and believe that the opposition gonna be there, but it's all about what you gonna do with happening, folks. This is what I'm talking about. So much love be coming through. Like, I feel like so many people is on this frequency. So many people can hear it, but it's all about what I say we because y'all are a reflection of me. We was all faced with fear, false evidence that appeared real, and we was thinking about what was no, how many no's we was gonna get. Well, we gotta realize no was next opportunity. You gotta go through something. You see what I said? You gotta go through something, attempt at learning. You should want to fail every day. So then when it comes to time for you to somebody knocking at your door, like they say, Money Boy, you've been doing this, you've been accessing your account, you've been trying to do all this. Aren't you afraid when somebody knock on your door? I told them fear is false evidence that appear real, and if somebody come knocking, you gotta have the correct paperwork in place to be like, boom. And that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for, because a lot of people didn't know where to even start. A lot of people didn't know where to start. It took me very long. I'm 41 years old. 41 years old, and just now, 3 years ago, taking off with a lot of stuff that I learned. So imagine, a lot of people are older than me and know about this information. How do I know that? My demographics on my laptop. Everybody that watched my video is from 55 through 35. So I know who's waking up. I know who's tired of this. And if this y'all, and you the one tired of this, and you tired of being lied to about certain information, and you got that gut feeling like, you know what? Let me email Midwest at mbtmidwest@gmail.com. Let me email MoneyBoyFilmz@gmail.com. You know, it's been a long time coming for this, and they've been blocking, they've been trying to block, but you can't block the real frequency. And that's the key. That's the key. You can't block truth. You can't block how you really feel in the inside. Your real voice you hear from here. This the vocal box you hear from my gut. You know, that's the see, y'all gonna get me so juiced and amped around here. Excuse my French, but man, I love this. I do this because this is 100% my lifestyle now. Let somebody knock at my door. I'm not saying I'm trying to go and antagonize nobody, but then at the same time, I'm not finna just allow nobody to come in here and bully me and just try to put a bruh in cuffs and be like, you going to here? And I'm like, on what authority? Who's you when you was birthed, just like a ship? Oh man, you mean to tell me she done registered me off on accident to somebody else that, do you have my best interest, sir? Because if you don't have my best interest, then I needs to take that back. And matter of fact, I'm grown now, and I remember that commercial that said, "It's your money and come get it. It's my money and I want it now." So now that you grown and now that you mature and you learning the real deal, Holyfield, butterflies sting like a bee. Everybody is like Muhammad Ali, including you, including me. You can learn from a lady, learn from a baby, you can learn from yourself. It's 20-something people, 27 people in here right now. Hey, you heard that? You heard that? 877 cash now. Can't hear what's really going on? Then it's going to skip right past you. Right past you. The voice. You actually got to hear the voice. And the voice is in you. The real voice is in you. You see how my voice just changed? The real voice is in you. It's inside me. We all breathe the same once we go inside the box. You feel me? I come on here, I talk about this coffee that I'm drinking, Gano, right? You see the box, but it's about what's inside the box that does all the good for you. What's inside the box? What's inside of me? What's inside of me is the same that's inside of you. It's called a frequency. And it's easy to tune into it. You can turn it on, you can turn it off. It's all about your feelings. And if you dealing with your feelings, go to the dentist and get it checked, get all that checked out, because man, it's time to elevate. It's time to elevate. It's time to elevate. You got to hear it 3 times in order to make it happen. You know, to make it happen. They was like, Money Boy, how many times have you been in YouTube jail? 3 times. I've been in YouTube jail 3 times for 9 months. 3 times. Every time I put a video out there that showed 1000% proof. They put me in YouTube jail. So three times, I had to do I had to do 3 months at a time, and I had to do 9 months YouTube jail. For this, for putting this information for you guys, for me, but for you guys, because it's all about frequency. It's all about love. And remember when they say, hey, this ain't personal, it's all business, baby. Ah, man, come on now, man. Get up out of here with that. This is, yes, it's a spiritual battle. Straight up. Straight up. It's a spiritual battle. Yeah, Trip. Hey, it's a spiritual battle, and some people is losing because they letting their anger take over. And they not realizing that the anger is what's keeping them down in this lower level. In order to manifest all of the things, how you gonna be a millionaire, a billionaire, a gazillionaire if you thinking like I ain't gonna say, let's say a less fortunate person. A less fortunate person. Yep. I learned that. I noticed that. But it's all about this though. With anything. It's all a business. YouTube is a business. So you got to realize I don't own this platform. So if we not making YouTube money by people watching these videos, they going to delete the channels, you know? So it's like this, reach one, teach one, multiple streams of income. How many incomes do you have? Do you work for somebody? So if that's all you do, you got one income. Sherman in the building. You feel me? But you got to have multiple streams of income, because if you got one stream of income and something go wrong, that's your whole family is in jeopardy. You jeopardizing a whole lot if you got one stream of income. But if you got multiple streams of income, then you guarantee on your way. Especially if you learning your RBCs, real estate, business, and credit. You know, real estate, business, and credit. On top of the information that we learning, I don't want to talk too fast, but guess what? Financial statement is in the building. Learning, they don't know that it's that easy. Yes, Trip, they need to go and subscribe to your page, because guess what? They need to go back, watch the videos from when we first started banging on the beats, because it wasn't hard, and it wasn't easy getting here at all. Some people gave up. Where the channels that was, did they dig into a solid rock and found something that was true? Did they get scared? You know, did they get, I ain't gonna say threats, but what was it? Where they at now? I'm here to tell you what I did to access my account. Not just my account, but my master account. It's more than just one account. Your master account is here. First, you want to capture your own mind, the way you think. You want to be able to go to somebody's channel and accept it for value. What I mean by that is you want to go to somebody else's channel and realize that they got a good point too. How do they channel benefit you? How do your channel benefit other people? Because guess what? If you think you out here and you know everything, then sorry, you will never make it to that next level. You will never make it to, you ain't gonna never understand the paperwork. Because if you can't understand the first frequency of love, light, talking to each other, reach one, teach one, if you don't understand that, you're not gonna be able to comprehend the paperwork. Paperwork is done in every, so once you start learning that, first you gotta come together. First you gotta form a fist. The pinky don't know that it's a fist. The pinky only know that it's a pinky, you know? I didn't know I was part of a whole. I thought I was by myself. Now that I know I'm not by myself, the fear is gone, y'all. The fear is gone. The fear is become fearsome, fearless, become fearless. We saw the movie Jet Li, The One. The One is going to get through. Let that be you. You got through already because you came through your parents and boink, boink, and now you're here. And now, why are you facing so much in your mind because of all this stuff? Because of what's being taught to you, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Yep, it's all about the frequency. It's all about the frequency. I can feel the people that's here, right? That's going to email me. The real people's going to email me and be like, Money Boy, I already know what you're talking about. And boom, 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 right? Then it could be 20 of us right here in the room listening, and only about 2 or 3 of us gonna hear it. Really hear it. They're gonna be looking like, did you hear that? Did you hear that, bro? Something changed in the voice, but really, for real, it was because you was aligned and you was tuned in with the real. When you tuned in with the real, your inner self, you become, I don't want to say you become like God, but it's like your God particle. We are God and goddesses. But how do you get back to that? That's the real question. How do you get back to that? I had to take my mindset. I had to do like a paradigm shift and start taking everything, accepting it for value, realizing that somebody is always trying to lie to you. Somebody is somewhere is trying to lie to you. But in the hood for lyingness, you can feel this. When you was watching somebody else on that TV screen, and next thing you know, you heard a BS line come out, you was like, man, get out of here. Get out of here. Hey, Trip. 2020, I already know what I'm worth. That's the best thing. That's the best thing. When you get to there, it's like, da-da, da-da. You got a heartbeat. You got a heart. When you realize you got a heartbeat and that the all caps is nothing but a name and a name don't have a body. Oh, bruh, it gets deep. It gets deep. So then you start thinking about your ancestors. When it take you back to your ancestors, you like, okay, money boy, who done lied to my damn ancestors about this? Because my ancestors was trapped. How do I know they was trapped? Because if I was trapped, my ancestors had to been trapped in order to preach this lie into me. And to be inbred into such a trap, you have to realize that somebody was lied to a long time ago. So you got to come back and be like, you know what? Claim yours. Claim yours. It's your birthright. Straight up. And if your birthright, then if this is supposed to be the land of the free, then why the hell is my people out there suffering? When I woke up and saw that, I said, man, why is my people out there suffering? Yep. Freddie is on it. Bam, bam, bam. Freddie is on it. Exactly, Trip. Now look. A lot of people out here. I'm saying this to my subs. I'm saying this to the community. I'm saying this to brothers like Big Brother Trip, like Midwest, like Brother Shock. Like if all y'all listening, if y'all don't have a lot of money to invest, because we already know how it went, we were all lied to. We got a little bit. Why not let us invest as a big fund? Let's put a big fund together. $20 a month, whatever I can, to keep adding to the pot, and everybody buying one big piece of property, and everybody can eat. Little pennies add up. Little pennies add up. That's all I got to say. If people couldn't hear that clearly, little pennies add up. We need somebody that's going to be 100% with integrity. We need somebody here that's going to have integrity, that's going to stand up for the people, that's always willing to show the books, because if you're not willing to show the book, nothing, because that's already happened in politics. We see that every day. What about now? What about the people that know how to control money now? Before they even know. People know how to do stocks and bonds. People know about assets and liabilities already. But a lot of us is scared to link up with people that already know how to do that stuff. But guess what? Not me. Not me. I'm not finna to be afraid no more. I was afraid because I thought that my neighbor was going to be the one that got me. You feel me? My neighbor's looking at my vegetables in my backyard like, I can't wait till they done. I'm about to go get a tomato. You feel me? Instead of saying, hey, money boy, I got some squash over here. Let's trade some squash and tomatoes across, bruh. So now I'm learning that. It's some people that's actually out there willing to exchange this type of information, and we leveling up. Hi. Yes, mama? What are you doing? I'm talking to the people. I love talking to the people. No, he made a mess. What? You made a mess? Huh? Where? That box is like a go-kart to you, huh? No. It's not? It's an airplane. It's an airplane? Uh-huh. Wow. Huh? It's your airplane? Wow. She said she about to go fly in a box that she turned into an airplane. You know, this is what it's all about for me, y'all. This right here is what it's all about. Coco, they can hear that. That's a little loud. Y'all see who run the house. Little people run the house. But this energy that's inside me, I helped me and her mom, and we made her. So my energy lives on. Now, why would I allow them to get trapped? I don't want them in a trap. Hey, did you hear that voice? Did you hear that voice? Oh my God. You know, it's all I can say is, man, it's been a long road coming, and now I see what it takes. It's gonna take a community. It's gonna take us coming together. Straight up. Every time I learn another nugget over there in the back, I try to bring it out to the people, but sometimes they don't hear it. Why? Because they was so wrapped up in being lost, they not willing to learn everywhere. And I had to learn to myself, hey, money boy, in order for you to be successful, you got to use them 2 ears up on your head, and you got to listen sometime. And then when it's time to use your mouth, it's the time to speak. It's the time to hold back, and now it's the time to speak. You know, so if Pauline, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, Pauline. This is why. If you would have came in when I first was talking, I've been in YouTube jail 3 times. I've been in YouTube jail 3 times for 9 months because every time I show 100% proof on this public network, I don't own YouTube. I don't own YouTube. So every time I posted that here, they put me in YouTube jail for 3 months at a time. So I always tell people, hey, I can give you proof if you email me, but if I say it on here, you can get messed up. You can get messed up. I had to reform, really realize that sometimes they'll hold you back. Sometimes a generous heart, because my heart is very generous, and I just want to say everything. You know, I be wanting to say everything. But I realize if I say it, then they're going to cut me off of here. And if they cut me off of here, I cannot say it to you guys again. You know, what if they block Money Boy from the whole YouTube? Then our people, when I say our people, because you looking just like me, I'm looking just like you. We all seeking. And it's like, it's if you a troll, trolls trolling. They hating. They trying to catch us riding dirty. But if you got the right paperwork, boom. So all you do is hit up. Oh, my email is moneyboyfilms@gmail.com. You also going to email us at mbtmidwest@gmail.com. Let me see. Let me make sure it's in the description. I was going to go live on my laptop and had a whole little setup where everything. Hey, if one of my mods are in there, could y'all drop the emails for me and Midwest? Oh, yeah, my email is in the description. My email is already in the description. But could one of the mods drop Midwest email in there? Because this information got to get out there, folks. Midwest is helping people from the inside, locked up. Remember, all right. Oh, all right. Check it. If we helping people that's locked up get out, and they wondering why we out here and not locked up. The people just gotta, man, you just gotta watch the videos. How can we help people get out? That's the key. How can we help people get out? So all we do is study. Because that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take that no matter what, everybody is gonna come in, try to bang on the beast. Everybody gonna try to hate, but it's all about rubbing them off because negativity is nothing but somebody that's trying to be against it. Period. Hey, mama. Hi. You found one? Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. Freddie, you just hit the nail right on the coffin. I mean, right on the top. People can get out of jail. They can walk right out of jail knowing the right information, right? But there's always a but. There's always an if. If was a fifth, then we all be drunk, right? But no, no. The right people got to be doing this. You got to have a right heart. You got to have a right heart. Only the one that hear it, the one that hear it can actually use it. The one that hear it can actually use it. So when we hear talking on YouTube, you can jump on a certain frequency and we all there. We've been here before. Hey, we all been here before, right? There's a level of frequency that is nothing but information that can be blocked. That's why people come in and out. That's why people come in and out the chat. That's why people come in and out thumbs up, because they come in, they tune into the frequency, they get what they need. They get them couple of nuggets, and then they go look themselves. They like, hold on, let me see. Money Boy said this is true. Well, let me go search. Let me go look. Oh, this book? Okay, let me go look at that book. You know, I'm waiting on paperwork to come back right now. When some extra paperwork that I just sent out, when that paperwork come back, I'm on an attack mode. And I'm not saying I'm going out antagonizing them, but I'm going out to go do what I have to do. I don't want nobody else to control me. I don't want nobody to control my kids. I want to be the one to control my destiny. Period. Period. I don't want my kids out there slaving for somebody else. Slaving. That's what it really is. Slaving. There's a two sides to everything. So therefore, if you believe that you gotta work, then you should believe somewhere that you don't have to work. You should believe that if you gotta pay for something, you should believe that somewhere you don't have to pay for something. Now you just gotta figure it out. Well, if I don't have to pay and it's already paid for, well, what do I gotta do to get on that side, bro? Hold on. Half the people is, man, y'all watch CNN. Y'all watch some of that fake news. When I say fake news, it's because half the time they speaking real, half the time they speaking fake. Yeah. All right. They want to know about the three towers of the infra. Oh, man. The three ways, right? Bing, bing, bing. You got all caps. You got your name in capital, lowercase. Then you got your last name first, and then first and middle. Hey, it's three of them. Bam. But that's a whole nother, man, trip. I need more people to step up. This is what I'm loving. This is exactly what I'm loving. So 3 years ago when I first met Big Bro Trip, they told us inside of a big little group or whatever, they told us that me and Trip was the two strongest that's gonna stay banging on the beast no matter what. That was only in that particular sector. In that particular sector. And then now here it is 3 years later, me and Midwest is still banging. We uppercutting the beast. We uppercutting the beast. And I look over, I see OG Trip over there. He punching the beast. He punching the beast with me. I'm like, oh. Sometimes you don't even know your brother's over there punching the beast on the backside with an uppercut. Cause my little, oh man. Now so many people came in here. Now we punching on the beast. It's like, but there's always a but. The beast got homies. The beast got fucking homies, y'all. The beast got homies too. The beast got homies too, y'all. The beast got trolls. The beast got the damn trolls. So we had to learn to be like Bruce Lee. If all of us become like Bruce Lee, all of us is like Neo. We could take out a couple of trolls at once. Boom, boom, boom. You feel me? We learning so much. It's about you, people. It's about you. Like, man, I damn near want to cry, y'all. Y'all don't even know why I want to cry. I want to cry because so many of our people has just been bamboozled and lied to. And then when they hear us talk about it, they think we lying. So I'm like, God damn. You know, it don't make you question yourself, but it make you question how hard were they programmed? You know, how hard was somebody programmed to how hard is it gonna be for them to get deprogrammed? You know, how hard do you gotta how many times do you gotta show proof before somebody say, I'm gonna try it? So once you learn that, they try to put so many different things in front of you: a race, a status, a will, a color. And color is nothing but the skin. You're dark skinned, you got curly hair, you got long hair. They put all that in front of you, all of that in front of you to distract you from the real you. Once you realize that that was all part of the agenda. Exactly, Trip. Exactly. The four-way split, when they don't understand that. I'm learning. That's why I say, did Money Boy learn everything? Hell to the no. But guess what Money Boy is doing? Money Boy is learning. Yes, yes, yes. You know, first I had to get rid of that voice in my head that was always saying, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. I'm like, who put this voice there? Who put this voice? So I started listening to Les Brown, Tony Robinson, and other motivational speakers, Jim Rohn. So when I started hearing that, my inner voice changed. It became positive. Then I started listening to a lot of people on here like Trip, Harvey, when he first came, when I first heard Harvey, Taja Doc, Hellraiser, Midwest, Shock. I start hearing everybody else talk. I'm like, okay, we all vibing. We're making such a beat in the oh man. You see how they trying to block the words off of my mouth? But these words cannot be blocked. These words cannot be blocked. That's go accept negativity. I'm not go accept no. Straight up. You got to keep telling yourself that. I'm looking in the mirror, y'all. I'm looking at the screen, but I don't see you guys on my screen. I see myself on the screen. So, mirror, mirror on the wall. That's what it is. They put it there. They put it there. But you was so awed by the movie, the lights, the camera, the action, the sound, the music, to where you forgot about yourself. They were showing you about yourself. And then the main movie that my grandmother watched all my life was Cowboys and Indians. Cowboys and Indians. This person, that person, everything was conquered, divide, and take this land and run over that land. But guess what? What happened to this is our land? You know, our land. Who is R? You know, that was another thing. Who is R? So who land was it? Who land is it? You know? The positive frequency. That's who land it is. The positive frequency. Everything else was out on a lease. Everything else was out on a treaty. Everything else, you can go back and search every treaty. I'm telling you, Trip. I'm telling you. Hey, I had to learn this, Trip, when I was giving certain nuggets out there that I was too straightforward for the people. If you too straightforward for some people, then they tend to just shy off because they like, nah, it's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. I was one. Remember back in the beginning when I was like, hey, y'all, I found this out. And you was like, hey, y'all, Money Boy sell coffee. And he ain't never even introduced it to the group. And in there, we had over hundreds of thousands of people in there. And I never tried to sell nobody not one thing. Even to this paperwork, to this day, I'm not selling paperwork. I don't sell packages. I don't do none of that shit. Period. Do I know where to get it from? Yes. Now, that's the key. Come on now. Hey, they sell products over in Malaysia that they don't sell in the U.S. But it can do everybody in the U.S. some justice. Now think about that. So what's wrong with me saying, hey, I think so too. I think so too, Trip. But I just don't point fingers. I don't point fingers because I know that, hey, the ops need an end too. You know, the ops try to get out too. Remember, Agent Smith was like, Neo, I despise you because I really want to be like you. I'm tired of eating this fake stuff. You feel me? So you got to realize the ops want out too. This is for everybody. That's what I had to learn. My heart don't have no blockages, baby. And when you don't have no blockages in your heart, Trip, it's like, brother, they mad. They mad because I'm willing to learn. And if you willing to learn, I can talk corporate. Yes, I can talk like, hey, yeah, my name is what? No, that ain't my name, but I'm here a representative. Yeah, you got to know when to step in, step out. You got to, man, remember in high school we had drama class. That was for a reason. They was teaching us that for a reason. Sometimes the real you, this is the real me. Right now, y'all hearing the real me. Y'all hearing the me that I talk like this to myself. Like, boy, you better believe, boy, if you don't do this, man, them people they gonna have you locked up. Straight up. So now I had to dig deep. I had to realize that, hey, this stuff out here in the streets is not a game. It's a game. They call it a game, but guess what? In the end, it's not a game. It's not a game. Nuggets every day. Email me at moneyboyfilms@gmail.com. Email Midwest at mbtmidwest@gmail.com. Hey, I just know where to go. I don't know everything. I'm still learning. Straight up. I'm learning to use the most powerful tool of it all. Forget you feel me? Paperwork is just for doing that for them. But the main tool is you. I'm learning to use the main tool of it all. And that's the energy within inside me. To step out, to get uncomfortable, to get back comfortable. Do you think I wanted to step out on the screen and actually just talk? No, I'm a shy person. See me in person, he'll be like, oh man, Money Boy is quiet. He really don't say too much. No. But I had to realize that if I don't do this, ain't nobody gonna do it for me. Nobody gonna come, and do my paperwork for me. The best thing that I'm learning about everything, everybody that's been coming around now, Trip, everybody that's been coming now, they actually doing their stuff. They actually doing their work. I don't have to go in there and be like, hey, you got to do this, this, and this, and this, and keep it. No, people is actually learning. They actually sitting back. It's so quiet. It's like a college, for real, for real. People is sitting back quiet, taking notes. When certain questions is asked, you feel me? Everybody is writing that note down like, ooh, that was a nugget. We heard something. We hear something different. What I heard, man, I heard something that was so incredible. It blew my wig back like, ooh, you mean to tell me they right here? I could just write it off right here? Bruh, we've been doing it so hard. We've been out here, people, including me, we was doing it at the beginning so hard. We were fighting for the right, wrong way. That's all I could say. We was doing it right but wrong. And now that I learned to do it the right way, I just look now. Now, they feel you. They feel your energy now. That's the first thing, Freddie. The first thing. First thing I had to do was free myself in my mind. I had to realize that I didn't know everything. And that I was told a lie. So if you first go to martial arts as an adult, yeah, you can punch everybody. Yeah, I know how to punch. But when you first go to martial arts, the first thing they do, they teach you how to stand and breathe. And you like, I've been breathing all my life. Nah, bruh, you don't know how to breathe. You don't know how to breathe under pressure. Breathe underwater. Tell me that. So, with that being said, I had to learn how to really just prepare myself for what was going on, and I had to step back. A lot of people the best thing about it, this is one of the best things about it, is when I first woke up to this stuff and I was just trying to use the account, I already knew people that own businesses, so I was able to test the water, test the water, test the water, and we was learning that it was 100% right. Then I wanted to know, why are they other people getting blocked? Then a couple of mine got blocked, so I dug deep. If you don't dig deep, don't expect to hit gold. Period. If you don't dig deep, don't expect to hit it. I dug deep. The more I dig deep, you hear it. You hear the difference in my voice. You hear the way I feel about this now. I don't come on here and just joke around. You know, straight up. I don't do this because people on the other end that's hearing this, they liking this. They trying it. They like, hold on, it's something to it. So therefore, I don't want to play around with other people's lives, and I don't think other people should play around with our lives either. Man, that right there, damn near touched my heart, because I don't like liars. I don't like liars. I don't like scammers. I just don't like, I don't like backstabbers. I don't like people with no integrity. Me, I look at it like this. You you got to have integrity first. Do things that's right even when nobody else is around, because it's all about you. Moto proprio. And that's what sets you free, y'all. That's what really sets you free. Once you learn that, then you learn to accept that you was lied to about the paperwork. Then you accept that you was lied to about the way you hear things. Once you learn to open yourself up a little bit to what you hear it differently. You hear it differently. Some people just go all in. Some people go so in, people is like, I don't understand what the heck they saying and I'm lost. Some people know how to explain it A, B, C, D. Some people is jumpy. Some people will take you to A to D, A to F, hella fast, to where you like, hey, I'm lost. I'm lost, bro. Slow down. So that's why I say email us. The new people, if y'all just now waking up, if you already been woke for a minute, if you've been woke for years and you still know the basics, but you ain't never made it to that next level, come in. Come in. Hit us up, because guess what? Those are the ones that is a little bit easier to help, because you guys already been down this road. You guys were the OGs that set the path. Do y'all hear that? All right. It goes like this. There's a little buzzing. When you tuning in with the frequency of the planet, of the earth, of the universe, there's a little buzz in your ear. That's you. That's you. That's you tuning in. Like the frequency that's coming through me right now, it got y'all on point. It got y'all on fire right now. You feel me? Life is not a result of spontaneous combustion. You must set yourself on fire. How you do that? By your thoughts, your actions, the way you see things, your perception of life. We was taught life a whole wrong way, so therefore a lot of people has been stuck. A lot of people on this here been stuck in a lower level of vibration, all because of the way they was taught in their mind. It's time to wipe that out, folks. If that's you, put a 2 in the comment. Put a 2 over there in the comment if you ready to change your life, because guess what? This information is real. Hey, mama. You came back with a puppy? Mm-hmm. Puppy. This ain't no real puppy. It is a puppy. Rah, 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 rah. This ain't no real puppy. It is a puppy. But straight up, y'all, that's how we gotta be active. A body in motion, stay in motion. A body in motion, stay in motion. Straight up. Hey. What was that? No. She went wow with it. You feel me? She was lifting her frequency. She used a flute. You know, some people use different instruments. Some people rap. Some people play the drums. Some people just, some people just do public speaking. Some people work by painting. Some people show their expression by the painting. Some people show it by how their body language is. She's having fun, people. Fun, fun, fun. That's why I'm going to give everybody a nice hour. This is an hour. I got 5 minutes until I'm going to end this live. Y'all want to get with me? MoneyBoyFilmz@gmail.com. Email mbtmidwest@gmail.com. We here. We here. If y'all want some information, we here for the people, y'all. We here for the people. If If you weren't here, them counts wouldn't exist. And you here, but you dead on paper. You here, but you dead on paper. My birthday is May 7th. I was bonded probably on May 19th because there's 2 dates on your birth certificate. If you don't believe me, go check it out. If you don't believe me, go check it out. I only come with nuggets. I only come with proof. I come with these nuggets to wake people up. I give them a little bit so they can be willing to step up to the plate to go get the rest. If I can show you that you was lied to, then obviously you should take initiative to go and find out the rest and be like, hey, this is what I found out after you woke me up about being lied to, because I don't want to be a slave. You know, I believe better than that. I don't want to be working for somebody else. I'd rather be working with somebody, not for somebody. That's the difference. I want to work with you guys. I don't want to work for you guys. When you know the difference between profit and wages, then you'll know. Profit is better than wages all day, all day. So it's time to get on the other side of the ledger, folks. It's time to become an accountant, be accounted for your own stuff. You got to know the difference. Which side of the ledger do you really want to be on? Assets, liabilities. Do you want to control stuff? Do you want to own stuff? You know, which one do you want to be? What side? I want to be. You know where I want to be. You know where I want to be because I'm here right now. Straight up. You hear what I'm saying? Private banking. Exactly. See, we learning so many nuggets over there, L. Man, I got so much stuff on that. But I don't know who's coming in where and where they might fit. You know, that's how it go. If you coming in, you getting your paperwork done, you getting on a certain side of the ledger, and then you like, hey, y'all, I'm a private banker already. Or I learned banking already in my 20 years of working. I was working for somebody as a banker, and now this is what I can bring to the community. And now, do you realize the knowledge that you have with the power that we have with the... It's easy to move like that. That's where it's easy to move. That's why I say, hey, if you were an investor and you know how to invest, we welcome you. We welcome you. We welcome you. Because guess what? You know, man, I can talk forever, folks. I can talk forever. Nah, I'm in Cali. I'm in Sacramento, California right now. So you're not by yourself. You're not by yourself, bro. You on the right frequency. You done tuned in with the right family. Email me at MoneyBoyFilmz@gmail.com. We got 60 seconds until I'm ending this live. Let's just tune in. Let's tune in. We got to bounce off the building with each other. That's what it's about. That's why they wonder why I keep going on and on and on. Why? Hey, I was making videos and I was not even talking about the accounts, but I was dropping nuggets in the videos because I was trying to wake everybody up. Everybody, because we all was lied to, y'all. We all was lied to. Man, I wish I can be there right now. Actually, I am there right now. You got to close your eyes and think about this. I can be quiet right now and you'll still hear my voice. You'll still see me. That's the 5th dimension. That's what we're trying to bring here. Everything you manifest is here. All the greatness that's in you is already in you. And with that being said, stay up, stay blessed. Till next time, stay amazing, folks.